Hey guys, we're going to give people a couple minutes to join us. Also, I meant to do this on my computer and my video is not working, so we're recording on my phone and we'll see how it goes. But we'll give people like a minute or two more so they can join in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start explaining how today is going to work. And I just want to start out by saying that I've never done home workouts before and I've never live streamed anything before, and it's going to be super awkward, and that's okay. So we're going to be working based on time because I know that I have people from lots of different levels here today, and so I don't want anyone to be trying to keep up with an older level, and I don't want the older levels to be going too easy. So instead of going for reps or going for a certain weight, we're going to be going for time, and you're going to go at your own pace for 30 seconds, but push yourself as hard as you can. You should be sweating by the end of the workout, but you can slow down if you need to or speed up if you need to based on your own level. So the first thing, we have 4 circuits. I don't know if you can see this. The first one right here, circuit 1, is going to be our warm-up. It's going to be a cardio circuit. If you just did a whole bunch of stuff with Ian, you're probably pretty warm, but we're still going to warm up anyways. So there are 3 things in our cardio circuit. The first one is going to be candlestick jumps. The second one is jumping jacks. And the third one is half turning burpees, and I'll show you what that is. But we're going to do each one of these for 30 seconds, one after another, and then we'll rest for 30 seconds, and then we're going to repeat the whole thing 3 more times. So 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, rest, 3 times through. When we're done with that, we're going to move on to our upper body circuits, circuits 2 and 3. Today is going to be an upper body workout, and then on Thursday we're going to be doing full body, and on Monday we'll be doing lower body, and then we'll go through that split again next week. So circuit 2 for upper body, you're going to use the chair that I mentioned in the comments that you should bring with you. I've got a chair right here. You're going to put your feet up on the chair. We're going to do some inverted push-ups. Then we're going to do some weighted curls with whatever weight that you brought with you. And then we're going to do some knee hugs and some arch-ups. So we'll do that 30 seconds each with a 10-second break between each of these 4 things. So 30-second push-ups, 10-second break, 30-second curls, 10-second break, 30-second knee hugs, 10-second break, 30-second arch-ups, 10-second break. And we'll repeat that 3 times also. And then a similar thing down here, and then the last one we're going to do is an ab circuit, which will be set up the same way, but without the 10-second breaks. That one's just like the cardio where there's just one thing right after another. Again, like I said, there's no set number of reps that you want to hit. You're just going to do as many as you can for 30 seconds, and then we'll rest. So it'll be on and off, give you a little bit of a break. So some of the stuff that I brought, I asked you guys to bring a backpack and then some books to put in it to weigh it down. We're going to be using that in the second circuit, so that's what I have this one here for. And then I also brought my chair with me here to use. So if you don't have those, go ahead and grab them before we start, because you're not going to want to run out in the middle of one of our time circuits to go and grab them. I'm going to have this behind me, my list of things that we're doing, and I'm going to be doing it with you, and I'm going to be explaining as you go, but if you want to have it in front of you, I also posted a picture of it in the comments of my post on the Stingray All-Stars Cure page, so you can pull that up and have it ready to go also. So we're going to go ahead and start with circuit 1 with our cardio circuit, and I'm going to warn you guys, I don't do cardio, like ever. I don't ever do cardio, so I'm probably going to be dying and sweating and not cute at all, but that's okay, because hopefully you guys are too. All right. So again, we're doing candlestick jumps, which everybody should know, but that's just candlestick, straight jump. And then we're going to be going into jumping jacks, And then we're going to be doing half turning burpees. So you're going to do down, half turn, down. But with no push-up, because we'll get to upper body later. All right. Let me see if anyone has any questions so far that you can ask me before we get started. I don't know. I have no idea how to see if there are comments. How do I see if there are comments? Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, if you have any questions, you can try to post them. I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully I'll be able to see your comments and respond to them as we go. But that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get started. 30 seconds of each exercise and then a 30-second break repeated 3 times. For those of you guys who missed that first part where I was explaining it, I'll be doing it with you, so just follow along. I probably won't be able to talk because I haven't even started and I'm already out of breath. So, ready? Candlestick jumps, and go. And make sure when you're doing these that your toes are not going back over your head. You want them to be straight up in the air, which all of my gymnasts and cheerleaders should know. Just a few more seconds. And time. Switch to jumping jacks. Go. More seconds. My husky is about to make a guest appearance. You're not in here, get out. Go out of the room. Okay, moving on to half turning burpees. Man, get out. Sorry, y'all. Okay, half turning burpees, go. And time. Whew, okay, so now we're gonna rest for 30 seconds, which I need because, again, I don't do cardio, and this is a lot for me right now. I'm sure that all of my kids that I torture every day are gonna be laughing at me through this whole entire video. That's all right. Whew. All right. About 5 more seconds, and we're gonna repeat what we just did. Again, if you have any questions, you can put them on the space below and I'll try to get to them. Go. And jumping jacks, go. About 5 more seconds, almost there. All right, half turning burpees. All right, and time. 30-second break. We're gonna do that one more time. During this time, you can get water, and unless you're instructing and having a talk, you want to be breathing deeply in your nose and out your mouth to try to get your heart rate back under control before we start the third circuit. And last circuit, start. 5 more seconds. And jumping jacks, go. Five more seconds. And half turning burpees, last thing. Almost done. Couple more seconds. And time. Whew, okay. Yeah, when I say I don't do cardio, that's more cardio than I've done in like the whole last month combined. That was a lot for me. So we're gonna take a second for me to explain the next circuit while I also try to catch my breath at the same time. So the first thing you're gonna need your chair for is the inverted push-ups. So, chair, ideally you'll have the back against the wall so that it doesn't slip out when you're exercising today. Man, I'm not catching my breath. Whew. When we do these, you're going to have your feet up and hands down. A lot of my gymnasts have done these. I'm sure a lot of the cheerleaders have too. But our target is our shoulders during these push-ups, not so much our arms. So you want to be straight like this so that you're pressing straight up with your shoulders, which means you have to get your booty straight up over your head. So it'll look like this. Here, and then you're gonna go down as far as you can, try to touch your head, and come back up. That's exercise 1 for 30 seconds. The second one is weighted curls. So I asked you to bring a backpack and some books. So, backpack, and then some of my favorite college books are ecology and public finance and biology and things. And we're going to shove them all in here and flip it up. And then I have a broomstick here also that I'm going to slip through here. And that is how I'm going to be doing my curls. If you have any dumbbells at home, you can use those weights. You can also have a water bottle that you filled with water. If you only have one, do a curl on one side, switch hands, and do the other side, and try to keep it even. If you have both, that's a lot more ideal. I think I also said you could get a purse and fill it with some things, or 2 purses. Just make sure that they're even. If you have 2 different things, you don't want to be working out one arm more than the other. That's awkward when you have one arm bigger than the other. Plus, it can lead to injuries if you're imbalanced, especially when you're tumbling. So that's exercise 2. The third one is called knee hugs. My girls should know what this is. For everyone else, it's kind of like a tuck up, but your upper body is not going to move the whole time. So hopefully you guys can see me. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall. In a knee hug, you're going to start in a super rounded position, so my lower back is on the floor. Let me bring you guys down to the floor with me. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so my lower back is going to be on the floor like this, but my upper back is not. And then when I release, my feet are going to go straight out, but my upper body's not going to move. So it's a tuck up with using only your lower legs, and that's going to make sure that we're really targeting abs and not so much your hip flexors, which tends to happen when we're doing tuck ups. Okay, the fourth thing we're going to do is arch ups. All of the athletes should know what this is. If we have any parents joining in, your kids should definitely know what this is. But if you don't, you're just going to lay down on your stomach, and then you're going to lift up. Okay, see me. Let me put you back on the floor again. I'll figure this out by the last day, I promise. So, laying down on the floor, and then you're going to lift up your chest and your lower body and put it back down, just like that. Okay? So, like I said, each one of these things is going to be for 30 seconds with a 10-second rest between each one. When we finished all 4 things, we're going to rest for 30 seconds and then repeat it all 3 times. I'm already sweating. Still haven't caught my breath. But I'm ready if you guys are. Let me make sure I don't have any comments. We do have one comment. Just more people saying hi. Hi, everyone. Okay. Feel free to leave more comments. It gives me a second to stop and breathe, which clearly I need to do. So, starting with our chair push-ups, go ahead and get all of your props ready. Hopefully you guys can see me when I get down on the floor, so I don't have to keep picking the phone back up and down. All right. I also intended to have my phone with a stopwatch going, but for anyone who missed it, my computer camera is not working for some reason, so you're all live streaming on my phone, and I'm having to use my watch. So hopefully I can stop us at 30 seconds and we don't go over too much, but if it feels like it's been a really long time, it's probably because I haven't checked my watch. All right, ready? 30-second inverted push-ups, and go. These are easier the wider that your arms go. Make sure your booty's right over your head so you're really getting shoulders and not chest. 10 more seconds. Don't go too fast. Remember, we have a lot to do today. And time. 10-second break. Our second thing is going to be our weighted curls, so go ahead and get your stuff ready. We're going to start in 2, 1, and go. Weighted curls. When you do these, it's really important that your back doesn't move. You're only using your arms to lift. If you have a problem where you're doing a lot of this motion on the way up, you might want to put your back against a wall to prevent yourself from doing that, and make sure that it's only your arms that are curling. And like I said, if you only have one weight, make sure you're switching hands after every rep so that you don't get uneven. And that was way over time, so 10-second rest. And then we're going to go into our knee hugs. Hopefully you can all see me down here. And go. Remember that your upper body is not moving. It's only your lower body that's contracting and releasing. When you get to the top, you should be really squeezing your abs, feeling them flex. Three more seconds. And time. 10-second rest, and then we'll go into our last thing, which is our arch-ups. Five more seconds. And again, hopefully you can all see me down here because I feel like it's awkward to keep picking my phone up putting it on the floor. And go. At the top, make sure that you pause and squeeze before going back down, and try to keep your arms up by your head. Ten more seconds. And time. Okay, so now we're going to get a 30-second break before I repeat that whole circuit over again. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them on there so that I can answer them for you. I'm also going to go ahead and add another book to my backpack because those books weren't as heavy as I remember them being in college. But if you need to add weight or take weight away, do that at your own pace. Okay, and we're going to jump right back into our inverted push-ups. Remember to have them right here as you're pressing down. And go. Halfway there. Try to tap the top of your head to the floor, but if you get stuck, don't go that low. more seconds. And time. Whew. 10-second rest, and then we're going into our weighted curls. So go ahead and get your weights ready. And go. Again, remember that you don't want to be moving your body at all. It should be a straight curl like this. Your arms are about shoulder width apart as well. My hands are right next to my hips when I'm down. Three more seconds and rest. Okay, 10-second break, and then we're going into our knee hugs. If you guys can't see me, put it in the comments, and I'll start bringing my phone down here. And go. Remember to really contract, pause and squeeze at the top. This is not about going fast, it's about controlling the movement and really squeezing the correct muscles. And time. You're back again. 10 more seconds, and we're gonna go into our arch ups. Sorry, she's very excited that I'm home for once. Stay out there. And go, arch ups. No. Ten more seconds. Remember to pause and squeeze at the top. Try to keep your ankles together and your arms by your head. And time. All right, 30-second rest. We're gonna do that one more time. At this point I'm sweating, hopefully you guys are too. But like I said, this is not how I usually do my workout, so this is a lot of reps really fast for me. This is a lot of cardio for me. Whew. All right, 5 more seconds and we're gonna get right back to our push-ups. And go. Last round, you guys, you can do it. Make sure you're still breathing. Try to exhale as you push up. 5 more seconds. And time. Okay, 10-second break. We're back to our curls. Mia, my dog, is right next to you guys eyeing me. She's gonna jump back in here any second. Whew. And go. At the top of these, just like with our knee hugs and our arches, we really want to be contracting the muscle, kind of like when you flex for someone. On the way up, you're going to flex, and she's back. Flex your muscles at the top, squeeze and pause so you can really feel it in the right places. Time. Okay, we're about to go back into our knee hugs. And my dog is blocking your view. Hopefully she stays there. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember to leave your lower back on the floor, but keep your shoulder blades up off of the floor the whole time. And gymnasts, I expect you to have pointed toes the whole time also. And yeah. And 5 more seconds. All right, 10 seconds and we're on to our last exercise, our arch ups. Now get up here. Jump up. Up on the bed. Jump up. Whew, okay. And go ahead and start your arch ups while I get my dog out of this room. Out. All right, keep going. and time. All right, so we are halfway through our workout. We finished circuit 1. We're gonna move on to circuit 2. And then, like I said, we have our ab circuit at the very end. Oh, I am sweating. Hopefully you guys are too, so I don't just look like a bum. Okay, so circuit 3, like I said, for any of you guys who missed this, I have a picture of this whole board in the comments section of a post that I made on the Stingray page. So if you want to be able to see what we're doing next, you can pull it up on there. The first thing that we're going to be doing is a static inchworm push-up. Static meaning we're not moving, and then all of our athletes should know what the inchworm is. So your feet are going to stay in place the whole time, but you're going to walk your hands out, do a push-up, and walk your hands back, and then repeat that for 30 seconds. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is a chair tricep dip. So we're going to have our hands, fingers forward on the edge of the chair like this. And we're going to put our feet out in front with straight legs and then bend them and pull yourself off. And we're going to dip. When you dip, it's very important that your elbows are not going this way. You want them to dip this way, straight back, kind of like a grasshopper. And that's going to get our triceps here. And we're going to dip straight down in front of the chair, elbows going back, and come back up for 30 seconds. Really, really focus on not letting your elbows flare out because that's going to target a different set of muscles that we're not meaning to. Okay, third one. This one says push-up position, reach through, open, hip dip, because I kind of made it up and I didn't have a better name for it. So if anyone has any suggestions, you can let me know. So the way that this one works, put you down here again so you can see what we're doing. Ooh, all right. Ooh. We're going to start in a push-up position here. You're going to reach through, and then we're going to open to a side plank, and then dip your hip and lift. Again, from the side, that's going to be reach through first, open, hip dip. If you have trouble balancing on your side like this, you can put one foot in front of the other. If that's still too hard for you, you can drop to your knees. If you are one of my gymnasts, I expect you to be on your feet, one foot on top of the other here. All right, so that is the third exercise. And then the last one, you're going to need your backpack again, but this time without the broomstick. It should already be weighted. You're going to hold on to the 2 straps like this. We're going to bend over and we're going to be doing rows like this. Now, if you've never done rows before, it's really important that you pay attention to the form. Anytime that we work back exercises, if you have poor form, it'll be really easy for you to end up with chronic back problems. So when we do this, make sure that when you bend over, your back is still flat. So I'm not arching and I'm not rounding. My back is flat. So if you were to put a ruler or a yardstick on your back, from your tailbone to your neck, I would expect it to be able to lay flat and touch every single part of your back on the way up. From there, you're not going to move any part of your body but your arms, and you're just going to pull the backpack up here and then back down. And when you're doing it, you should be trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back and then release. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back and release. More bent over is going to be better for you, but you're also more likely to break form. So if you can't go bent over with a straight back, just keep your back up a little bit. It's more important for you to have a flat back and then be pulling the straps to the sides of your body. If you have any questions about that one, leave it in the comments and I'll try to explain it better. Okay, so just like the last circuit, it's going to be 30 seconds per exercise, 10 seconds in between with a 30-second break after we finish the fourth and final item. Okay? So if you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and get started. Actually, I lied. I'm going to get water first, and then we'll get started. If you have any questions, make sure that you're leaving them in the comments for me to get to, unless you are and I'm just not seeing them because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Nope, no comments. Okay, so we are going to get started with exercise 1, our static inchworm with a push-up. Again, I'm just watching a stopwatch on my watch, so hopefully I get the timing right. Ready? And go. On these push-ups, make sure that you're getting nice and low with your booty down and keeping your chin up so your body's a nice straight line. 2 more seconds. Time. 10-second break, and then we will go into our chair tricep dips. And go. Again, on these ones, make sure that your elbows are facing back and they're not flaring out at all. Also keep your booty close. A lot of times at the gym I see kids going this way. That's really just a shoulder stretch. We want to be dipping straight down and coming straight back up. 10 more seconds. And time. All right. Third one, we're going to be doing our push-up position, reach through, open, hip dip. I only showed you one side. I kind of assumed you guys would understand, but we're doing both sides, so make sure that you get both arms when I do these. All right, and go. Reach through, open, hip dip, close. Reach through, open, hip dip, close. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see me better. Reach through, open, hip dip, close. Reach through, open, hip dip, close. Ten more seconds. And time. All right, 10 seconds. And then we're going to our backpack rows. Ready? And go. And remember here, keeping our back flat, elbows close to the body, and pulling the straps of your backpack to your ribs. Pause and squeeze at the top. Like I said before, we're not trying to rush it. It's not about how fast you can do it. It's about controlling the weight and really squeezing the correct muscles at the top. 2 more seconds. And time. Okay. I need to get a stopwatch that talks out loud so I can actually see what we're doing. Okay. So we have a 30-second break right now, and we're going to go back into our static inchworms. Ten more seconds. 2, 1, and go. Remember, if you're getting tired, that this is at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me. You just want to try to keep moving for the full 30 seconds at whatever pace you're doing. And time. 10-second break, and we'll go into our chair tricep dips. And go. If you keep your legs bent, it's going to take some of the weight off of your arms, so it'll make it a little bit easier. If you keep your legs straight, that's going to put a little more of the weight into your hands and then into your triceps. I'll check the time. 5 more seconds. And time. Okay. 10-second break, and we're going to do our reach through open hip dips that I needed a better name for. And go. Reach through, open, hip dip, and close. Reach through, open, hip dip, and close. Remember, if you can't hold yourself up on the side, go ahead and put one foot in front of the other, or even drop down to your knees. And time. Okay, 10 seconds, and we're going into our backpack rows. and go. Again, we're making sure that we're squeezing our shoulder blades together at the top of the row. Also make sure that you're not holding the top of your straps. That's not going to give you the same angle of the weight. You want to be holding about in the middle of the straps as you pull. Or if you have dumbbells, you could be doing this with dumbbells. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right. 30-second break, and then we're going to be on our last round of this circuit, going back to the inchworm with push-up. Seconds. Get ready. 2, 1, and go. Push yourself a little bit harder. This is your last round of your last upper body circuit before we move on to abs. 3, and time. 10-second break, and we're going into our chair dips. And go. Keeping those elbows in, really focusing on the triceps. The more you think about the muscle that you're trying to activate, the better you'll be able to use it. Five more seconds. And time. 10-second break, and we're going into our reach through to hip dips. And go. Reach through, open, hip dip, close, and repeat. Make sure on these reach throughs you're trying to twist your body as much as you can before opening. And time. All right. Last thing on our upper body circuit. We are back on our backpack rows in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost done with our upper body circuit. You guys push yourselves as hard as you can. Ten more seconds. 5. And time. Okay. Whew. We made it through upper body. I'm sweating. My arms are burning. Hopefully yours are too. And it's not just me being weak. We are moving on to our circuit 4, which is abs. You don't need any props for this. So if you want to clear out some space to give yourself more room to move, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, and then I'm going to try to bring you guys down here again. Hopefully my phone doesn't drop in the middle of this. You guys are on a very precarious surface. Hopefully you don't fall. All right, so circuit 4 is abs. We're going to be doing 30 seconds on each exercise. The difference is that there will not be a 10-second break between exercises. It's 4 30-second ab exercises and then a 30-second break repeated 3 times. So the first one is going to be lying down crunches. If anyone's ever done abs after doing legs, you probably noticed that when you do like tuck-ups or V-ups, your legs kind of hurt, which seems weird. That's because a lot of times when we do these, we're activating our hip flexors when we do this. And then we're putting a lot of the strain and the weight in the wrong place. So I like to do straight leg. You really can't see me any better down here. Straight leg crunches like this, so that I know the only thing that's contracting and stretching is just my abs. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Then we are going to do down up booty ups, which all of my gymnasts will know. This is a really great one for your lower abs. So you're going to start with your feet straight up in the air. My hands are behind my head. If you have a chronically bad back, you can put your hands underneath your booty. But just for the record, I don't let any of my gymnasts do that. So if you want to challenge, keep your hands behind your head here with your feet straight up in the air. You're going to go down to about an inch or two off the floor without touching the floor, and then shoot back up to candlestick. So we have that 30 seconds, and then we're going to go into hip dips on the right and left side. I'm going to be doing them on my, you really cannot see me any better down here than you could up there, could you? Ooh. From here, I'm going to be on my elbow when I do these, and I'm going to be going down. A lot of people think that the down part is the exercise. The exercise is actually the shoot back up. So shoot as high as you can back up, and we're working this oblique right here, crunching it to the top as hard as you can on the right side and then the left side. If you want more of a challenge, you can do these up on one arm. Of course, we just did arms, so that's going to be a little bit more difficult. If this is too hard for you, you can again put one foot in front of the other like this when you do them, or you can go down to your knees and be here when you do them. So those are all of your options when we do those on the right and left side. Again, this is go at your own pace, so you don't have to keep up with how fast I'm going, or you can go faster than I'm going. Do them at your own speed, but there's no breaks in between the exercises, and we are doing it 3 times. So at the beginning, you might feel like Superwoman or Superman going through it. Remember that we've got a lot to go. So, all right, lying crunches are first for 30 seconds. Are we all ready? All right, and go. When you get to the top, really try to squeeze your lower back into the floor. And you're thinking about getting as much of your upper back off the floor as you can and really squeezing these abs. Like I said earlier, the more you think about the muscle that you're trying to work, the more you're going to be able to activate it and get better use out of it. 10 more seconds. And go right into these down up booty ups. Like I said, my hand is behind my head. I actually feel like it helps me with my neck, but if you have bad back problems, you can put your hands underneath your booty here. Five more seconds. And go straight into your right side hip dips here, or whatever variation you're going to be taking. Just remember that the important part of the exercise is the squeeze to the top, and you should be feeling it in the oblique that's facing the floor. Five more seconds. 2, and switch. Left side. Same thing. You really want to be squeezing this oblique to the sky. Also make sure that you're not in a pike shape. I don't think you guys can actually see what shape I'm in. You don't want your feet to be in front of you like this or in an arch here. You want to be in a straight line from your toes all the way up to your head. And time. All right, 30-second break, and we're going to repeat that circuit 2 more times, and then we will be done. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you leave them in the comments so I can get to them before we log off. 15 more seconds before we start again. I have myself pulled up on my computer, and my connection is terrible, and it is not playing. So if you guys can't actually see what I'm doing, please let me know so I can change that next time. All right, lying down crunches. Go ahead and start. more seconds. 5. And straight into the down up booty ups, engaging those lower abs. These lower abs are super important for tumbling, especially pulling yourself over in your tucks and your layouts. Really important for everything on bars. And also really important for, you know, summer bodies that we're hoping to have after this coronavirus thing. 5 more seconds. And time. Right into your right side hip dips. And go. Halfway there. Make sure you're really squeezing at the top. 10 more seconds. 3. And switch. Try to maintain the same pace on this side that you had on the other side so that you don't have uneven obliques. Halfway there. 5. And time. Whew, 30 seconds rest. And we're going to do our last ab circuit, and then we will be done. Whew. Also, for anyone who wants to work out with me again later today, we'll be doing gymnastic specific conditioning, but everything that we're doing is a general good home workout that you guys can do as well. All right, ready? Line crunches, go ahead and start. By this point, you should really be feeling those upper abs every time that you crunch up because we've been engaging them for a long time. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down up booty ups. Try to use your abs and not your momentum to shoot your feet up. Three, and right side hip dips. We are almost done. Really engage those obliques as best as you can for this last minute. Ten more seconds, you're almost there. Push that hip up as high as you can to the sky. Really squeeze that right oblique, it's almost done. And switch. Halfway there. Push yourself, last 10 seconds of the workout. 5, 2, 1, time. All right, congrats to everyone who made it through. Again, like I said at the beginning, this is my first time doing a home workout, much less recording it live for people to watch. Definitely felt pretty ridiculous. If you had any trouble with the connection or keeping up or anything like that, please put it in the comments so I can adjust it for the future. I would definitely rather know so that I can fix it if we're going to be doing this throughout the week. So yeah, let me know thoughts, questions, any of that so I can adjust from there. And thank you guys for working out with me. See you guys later on.